There are a lot of people that think, oh, pronunciation is the most important, and vocabulary is the most important, and grammar is the most important. Well, yeah, they're important, but intonation is clearly the most important to be understood. I want to bring that to your awareness because that is how Americans speak. And American English is spoken that way, so it's also heard that way. I just want to tell you what my mission is. My mission is communication. My mission is to help people communicate at the highest level that they possibly can. And that means something different for everyone. I want everybody to be heard, be understood, and be unforgettable. So we work on what are those nuances? What are those little things that make you be heard and be understood, and then at the highest level, be unforgettable? What defines intonation? Intonation is truly the melody of a language, and it's important for natural sounding speech. So if I spoke Spanish with the characteristics of American English, I would have an accent. That is all an accent is, by the way. An accent is when you learn a new language, but you use the characteristics of your first language, and that's where it gets to be accented. Now, how do you be best understood? There was a study done in a German hospital, and bear with me for those of you who have heard this before, but this hospital studied babies who were crying. When they sent a German-speaking person into the room to settle a crying baby, the baby calmed down quicker than if they sent a non-native speaker in. Now, why is that important? That's important to understand, and I love it that it was a study and not an American English study. But the reason it's so important is because the babies, before they're even born, are actually hearing the melody of their native language. So they would hear how a German speech rises and falls. So they were calmed not by their parents, but by other German speakers. How does that translate to where we are here? American English listeners will understand you better if you speak with the American intonation pattern that we're going to teach, reteach, and reinforce. If you like this and want to see more, come back on April 17th or book a free call with me. No obligation, seriously. I really want to help people. So if you book a 30-minute free call with me, I can give you a few pointers, and it's direct one-on-one speaking, so that would be really helpful for you.